Right. Good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. My name is Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I'm serving as your presiding judge on this morning. Good to see everyone. We are ready to get started. Ms. Macker, you on? Yep, I'm giving it to her now.
Oh, okay. Yes, I am, and I'm already called.
You are? Okay,
Yes.
great.
Thank you.
Very good. All right, let's get started. First of all, we have a few people that are in the courtroom. And so case managers, if you know that, if you've received a message that someone is in the courtroom, please come down and get your person squared away. Thank you so much. And then I do have in the courtroom a traffic matter, James Abinger. Does he need to speak with the attorney?
Probably so, yes.
I believe he's retained, Judge. I'm not sure.
Do you have your own attorney, sir? He does not, Mr. Fikens.
Then I'll speak to him, Judge.
All right, let's get him set up so we can go in the breakout room and speak with the attorney. And then I have Mr. Averett. Mr. Averett is in the courtroom as well. Mr. Averett, you're here asking for more time to pay. Is that correct? I don't see him. Oh, yes, he is on my docket. Yes. How much more time do you need to pay?
If you give me to the 23rd, I think that's a Tuesday.
All right, I'm gonna give you the time for you to pay. I appreciate you coming in and not hiding from your responsibilities. All right, very good. Please mute yourself. All right, very good. So for Mr. Averett, I'm gonna call you. Give me 1 second. And then Todd McCray is here this morning. Mr. McCray, you kept your word. We off to a good start. That's gonna work very well for you today, okay? All right, very good. Someone from our specialty court, I believe it was Mr. Griffin. Is that who you talked to?
Not sure.
All right, is Mr. Griffin in this morning? Is he on? He's not on. I think I see shaking heads. No. All right, I'm going to need one of you to come down and let's get Mr. McCray processed. He was on in our virtual courtroom last week, and I had him come in today to get him processed. He hit some snags in the road. He was sent to specialty court from Judge Bryant, and he didn't follow through and do the things that he needed to do. He's decided that he wants to get his life together, right, Mr. McCray? And he wants to do the right thing, right, Mr. McCray? And so I gave him an opportunity, Mr. Reed and Mr. Fikens, to show me by coming in on this morning. And Mr. McCray is here. He was here before I entered the courtroom. And so I don't want people to keep coming back and forth to specialty court. At some point, he was screened for our specialty court when Judge Bryant referred him and he was found eligible. And so today I'd like to get him processed. So is Mr. Morgan in? Okay, y'all, I keep seeing a lot of heads shaking. No, all right.
Sorry.
Well, okay.
No,
All right. Well,
No, Your Honor,
All
he's
right.
not here either.
all right, we'll call Mr. Wade. Ms. Mack has stepped away from her desk to get set up. If you could, officer, reach out to Mr. Wade and let him know we have someone that needs to get processed today. And he's already here, and I'd like to get him processed this morning for this morning's docket. All right, thank you. And then for Mr. Averett, Mr. Fikens, and Mr. Reed, I'm gonna call him now. I have case numbers SP 137-79282, case number SP 141-11401, and case number SH 100-16981. Mr. Averett, right from where you are, state your name for me.
Michael Averett.
Averett, thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, Mr. Averett has come in on this morning asking for an extension to pay, and I appreciate that fact. He has asked until May 23rd. Are you sure that's all the time you need?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm not trying to drag it out anymore.
All right, then this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to set this for a new review on May 26th. That'll give it time to get in the system. and everything, May 26, 2023. That will be at 10:30 a.m. And as long as you get it paid, you do not have to come in or anything. Your one matter will be closed and the other two will be dismissed without prejudice, okay? You are very welcome. Thank you for taking care of business, young man, okay? All right, you are free to leave. All right, let's do it. I am ready now. Ms. Mack is going to place Mr. Avenger into a breakout room. Let me just find out if any of the others are here. I have for Mashadi Al, case number SX 419-54891. He was scheduled for a formal hearing. Is that a retained matter? It looks like it is. I don't believe that the attorney has checked in. Mr. Hamoud
No, I haven't seen the attorney.
is not checked in. All right, I have for William Aaron's, SP 14519-801. That was also scheduled for a formal hearing. I don't think anybody has checked in on any of the formal hearings. Is that right, Ms. Mann?
Some attorneys.
The attorney, Mr. Cooper,
Mr. John Cooper.
for Aaron's is.
And there are some officers here as well.
All right, has the prosecutor checked in to speak with the attorney?
Not that I'm aware of, Judge.
All right, let's reach out to the city's prosecution and let them know that the attorney is here and we don't want them sitting all morning. All right, Mr. Avenger is gonna go in that breakout
He's
room.
already in, Judge.
Thank you, Ms. Mack. I also had a formal hearing for Anish Abraham, SX 419-56471. Did that attorney check in? McDermott?
Yes, there's a McDermott here and the defendant is here as well. I don't know about an officer though. I have to look.
All right, can you confirm that the officer, whether or not I do see the attorney is on, and so we are going to check to see if that officer has signed in, has checked in.
I thought I saw Ramsden.
Okay, you
Yes,
can't be on Zoom driving, you have to turn your camera off for me.
yeah, so that officer is here for that case.
For McDermott as well, for Mr.
Yes,
McDermott's
for
matter?
Mr. Abraham, yes.
All right, so Ms. Wilson, good morning. I need you to place the attorneys in a breakout room so the prosecutor can come and talk with them. And then if you could place the defendants in a separate, for the formal hearings, in a separate breakout room, and then you'll be able to move them from there. I also have a matter, Ochi Gilmore.
Yes, that's a new intake judge and he's with Ms. Harris. She's doing paperwork with him.
All right, very good. So Mr. Reed and Mr. Ficus, when he's ready, we'll make sure you get into a breakout room. Mr. McCray is here. We've called over. Did you get Mr. Wade?
No, ma'am, Mr. Wade was not in his office.
Okay. All right, very good. Let me give Ms. Wilson an opportunity to get everybody squared away. Good morning in the courtroom. Thank you for your patience on this morning.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. Good morning. It is Monday. Let's do it. We are ready. I'm giving Ms. Wilson an opportunity to take care of some things.
Okay, I did reach out to Prosecutor Cole because we have some state matters.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, the majority of the formal hearings are state matters, and then we have one city matter, and I'm reaching out to Ms. Walker now.
All right, very good. With that, let's get moving with our specialty court docket. Let's start by having the attorneys, please state your name for the record.
Thank you,
You're here.
Judge. Thank you, Judge. Good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Vet Court, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, let my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you. Good morning again.
Good morning, Mr. Reed, and your motion is granted. Mr. Fikens?
Thank you. And good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I would make a similar motion.
All right, thank you, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted as well. Good to see both of you. Looks like you all are gonna be in a breakout room quite a bit today, so we're gonna get it started. All right, very good. Let's go to the case managers. Mr. Yancey, I see you on the screen.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, and good morning, Mr. Yancey.
Good morning.
And Mr., do you have any preliminary matters for me?
Your Honor, I have a promotion and the case that you said that's in the courtroom. We had somebody coming down there to start working on that.
Mr. McCray. All
Yes.
right, very good. Who do you have as a promotee this morning?
Your Honor, I have Eric Taylor.
All right, very good, very good. All right. So we'll make sure we get them first. And then I thought I saw Miss Cleveland. Miss Price, place your appearance on the record. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge Holmes. Nicole Price on behalf of Specialty Court Clinical Assessor.
Good morning, Miss Price. Do you have any preliminary matters for the court's attention this morning?
I do not.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, I know I saw Miss Cleveland, but that's okay. Let's keep it going. Let's start. There she is. Come on, Miss Cleveland, place your appearance on the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, no, you're not late at all.
Toshi Cleveland, case manager for Specialty Court. And I just want you to know that I'm working with Miss Angel Harris to get Mr. Todd's stuff processed. So we're going to get him prepared for intake. So we are going to work together and get him together.
All right, very good, very good. All right, so with that, let's get started. I'm going to start with Mr. Eric Taylor. Good morning, Mr. Taylor.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm okay.
Very good, very good. Good to see your smiling face. We're gonna go ahead. I know you're happy this morning, right?
Most definitely.
Yes, sir, as you should be. Let me place your case numbers on the record. I have for you case number 200-452-6701. Mr. Taylor, state your full name for me, please.
Eric Dwayne Taylor.
All right, Mr. Taylor, you are being recommended for promotion on today. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, tell me what makes you ready. I want to know. What makes you ready?
Well, you know, something what makes me ready is, you know, I'm feeling good, you know, and, you know, this Mondays normally start off slow for me. So, you know, this Monday started off fast with the promotion.
Yes, sir. A good fast, right?
Yes. Yes. A great, yeah.
Yes. Very good. Are you having any issues, any challenges with respect to working your program?
No.
No challenges. All right. Then I want to know, what have you learned since the last time I've seen you?
Well, well, one thing I learned is, you know, I've been feeling for the last 18 months, I've been waking up, I've been feeling much better, you know, something, not touching alcohol or anything. And, you know, my body feels stronger, you know?
Yes.
And,
Yes.
you know, and I was telling Mr. Yancey, you know, something, you know, this program sort of like saved me because, you know, something though, during the pandemic, like I told him, losing people and stuff like that. And the people that I lost normally would be them people to tell me, you're not leaving here, put your keys down, you know, and lay on the couch. And them people done passed away, you know. And, you know, the other people, they just want you to buy more alcohol. So I learned to stay away from them.
Wow. Yeah, the pandemic could have made things a lot worse, right?
Yeah, it did. It really did.
But you didn't respond to it in a bad way.
No, I did not, you know.
Yes. That's a good thing, Mr. Taylor. That's a good thing. I hope that others are listening and learning today. And so, Mr. Taylor, you have been working very hard. I'm going to hear from Mr. Yancey as to why he is recommending you for promotion. Mr. Yancey?
Yes, Your Honor, like, one of the things, Mr. Taylor just articulated is that, some of his biggest, supporters, went by the wayside because of the pandemic. So, he had to get to a point where he was, just about his biggest supporter. And he's been doing that. He's been, in total compliance with, the major parts of our program. Everything we asked him to do, and he's, paid his fines and costs, along with that. So everything we asked him to do, he's not only been doing it, but he's been doing it with a different spirit, not so much the one that maybe he started with, but his new one. So, he's had a lot of positive changes, all for the best. And, he's just looking forward to some longevity with this, not just while he's in our program, but after that. So, besides one more program, Your Honor, he has, completed everything I've asked him to do. So, in short order, I'll refer him to that program, and he'll be in good shape. He's ready for the maintenance phase, Your Honor.
All right, he's completed everything in phase 4, and he's ready to
Yes.
go to phase 5.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Any objection from any of the other team members?
No objection, Judge.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Pike, is anything you'd like to add?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Taylor, on your promotion. You deserve it. Keep up the good work. You have a great attitude. We're proud of you. Be safe, sir, and have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'd like to add, Judge, Mr. Taylor, that was very insightful of you to realize and figure out how things could have gone so much differently during the pandemic, and you had the strength and fortitude to fight through that. And here's where you're at today. So you should be proud of yourself there.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Taylor, you have any questions?
No.
All right, you're not going to see the court as much as you usually see me. And so, but understand that the maintenance phase is not a phase to relax in or to let your guard down or pick up some bad habits. It's a phase to work really, really hard, because you are showing yourself that you're going to be able to do this with little or no court intervention, because you're in the last phase, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Taylor on his promotion to phase 5. Congratulations, Mr. Taylor. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Excited for you. You are going to have your next point of contact. That is going to be on May 29th, 2023 at, is that a holiday? That's a holiday. What about the 30th?
Yes.
All right, so thank you. Let me mark that off. It will be May 30th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m. with Mr. Yancey, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Good to see you. You are free to leave, sir.
All right. Thank you. You guys have a great
All
Monday.
right. All right, you do the same. Thank you. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go next to last name Abraham. I have case number SX 419-56471. For the people,
Shannon Walker, P 53794 on behalf of the people.
thank
Sean
you. Good
McDermott.
morning.
Sean McDermott on behalf of Mr. Abraham. Your Honor, I have speaking to Officer Ramsden, and he's offered amended ticket to speeding 1 to 5. I do have authority on behalf of my client to accept that.
Judge, I believe this
Thank
is a Wayne County prosecutor case, not a city case.
That's correct. Judge.
Oh, okay. All right, have we heard from the Wayne County prosecutor? Where's the officer?
I'm right here, ma'am.
You'll have to turn on your camera so I can capture your image, sir. I need to see, I can't see your face. I see your sunglasses on the side. All right, there you go. State your name and your badge number, please.
Sergeant Ramsden, Michigan State Police. My badge number is 202.
All right, thank you. You can turn your camera off now. Thank you so much. All right, counsel, you have the ability to, or the permission from your client, the authority to accept the plea. The charge is speeding, construction zone, 6 to 10 miles over, and the offer is to reduce it to limited access, 1 to 5 miles over the speed limit. Is that correct?
Regular speed, Judge, 1 to 5. It's a commercial vehicle.
You have it, Ms. Matt?
Yes.
Okay, you have the fine.
Yes.
All right, thank you, counsel. Since you have that authority, I will accept that plea on behalf of your client. I am going to assess the statutory fine in the amount of
$125.
$125. How quickly can your client get that paid?
We get 2 weeks, Judge.
Yes, absolutely. I will schedule this matter for a review. I'll schedule it for review on May 23rd, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. Yes, at 10:30.
Correct.
Yes, all right, at 10:30 a.m. As long as your client gets it paid, you do not have to show up. If for some reason they do not, then it's going to go, the original charge will be reinstated and it will go into default, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You do the same, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, be safe.
You as well.
All right, let's keep going. I am ready. Mr. Singleton, are you at work this morning?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's go to Mr. Singleton. I have for Mr. Singleton, case number 222112SD. Mr. Singleton, state your full name for it.
Yes, Jarrell Singleton.
All right, how are you this morning?
Okay, just working hard, trying to stay out of trouble.
All right, what are you doing to stay out of trouble?
Oh, staying focused, 100% focused. Going to work,
All
going
right.
home.
Excuse me. All right, very good. That's not COVID, y'all. That's just allergies. Okay, just trying to let y'all know. All right, very good. And so you're staying focused, you're working, going home. What are you doing to work your program?
Pardon me?
I can't hear you. What'd you say? I said, what are you doing to work your program?
Oh, I'm just staying focused with my program, going to treatment, seeing my therapist.
All right, how's that working out for you?
I was working out good. I meet with my therapist. I got to meet with her Thursday.
All right, wonderful. Have you learned anything about yourself since you've been in the program?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. Yes, I learned a lot, as long as I don't, let them throw me off guard and stir me the wrong way. Hey, I can stay focused. I can do anything I want to do,
All right, yes, sir. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Anybody, you just got to stay focused. Don't let the devil get in the way.
There you go. All right. Is it Mr. Yancey?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Singleton, he's doing well. His self-report is correct. He is staying focused. I see that from reports that I'm getting. So he's he's relatively new with us, but he's doing very well. He communicates with me all the time. So so far so good. He's working really hard. So between work and then working our program, he's pretty occupied in a positive way. So we commend him for his early good start, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, anything you want to add?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Keep up the good work, Mr. Singleton. You're doing a great job. Don't get overwhelmed. Ask questions. Be safe, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you. I sure will.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, Mr. Singleton is in phase 1, is that correct?
Yes, he's in probably a 2-week phase 1 person though.
Okay, very good. So I am going to schedule him for his next visit. Return to court will be May 22nd, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. Did you get that, Mr. Singleton?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful week. We are here if you need us, okay?
Yes, ma'am. And you guys have a wonderful day as well.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Let's go to Toye Milton. Mr. Abraham, your case has already been taken care of. Didn't we do Abraham?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Abraham, your attorney showed up and your case has already been taken care of. I was ready as well, Judge. All right. Okay. Let's go, Ms. Milton. I'm going to do your case very quickly and then I'll be ready on last name Aaron's. I have for Ms. Milton, case numbers Z800982, case number Z8081261. Ms. Milton, state your full name for me.
Good morning, Toye Anise Ita Milton.
All right, how are you this morning, Ms. Milton?
I am well, thank you.
That's good. What you doing this morning? Look like you on your way to work or something?
No, I just riding with my aunt. I had to pull over because I know you don't want everybody to be driving and I didn't want to be moving in the background. So I just dropped the baby off. I'm in the parking lot of his school.
Oh, okay. How's the baby?
He is doing good, growing and growing. He's doing really well.
All right. How are you doing, Miss Milton?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm well.
All right. No issues?
No, ma'am. No issues.
All right. It's good to see your smiling face this morning. What have you learned since the last time I've seen you?
I've learned that you have to be patient with yourself and give yourself some grace. You know,
Yes.
I was very, very, very hard on myself with this program, you know, just hard on myself. And I really have learned a lot from my counselor and just really learning to give myself grace and not beat myself up so much about being in this program, this situation, and the choices that I've made.
Yes, ma'am. As a matter of fact, you're making the best of it, right?
I am.
Yes, yes. Sometimes we have to just take a bad situation and make the best of it. You're learning a lot. You have been introduced to new ways of living, right?
Yes.
New ways of enjoying life. Because sometimes we think there's only one way to skin a cat, right?
That's
and then
right.
we learn, wait a minute, we don't even have to skin the cat at all. We can let the cat go and we can just do something totally different, right?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
And there you go.
And with my, you know, with my therapist, you know, she's really taken some time to really dig deep with me with some interpersonal issues and other things that I didn't even know were there, that she kind of really helped me have a better understanding about myself throughout this process. So that's what I've learned since the last time I see you, just to give myself some grace, you know?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. All right, do you have any issues, anything that you need the team to work on or help you with?
Not currently at this moment, no, but I have completed my community service. That's what I wanted to let Mr. Yancey know about. So
all right. Where'd you do that community service?
I did the community service at a church. And basically what I did is I helped prepare different Easter baskets. And I did that for like a different period of time. And I also helped with one of their food drives. And then also I helped with one of their clothing drives because I know we had to do 40 hours. So I stretched it out in between that time from before Easter to current. So yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
trying to make a difference and, also just building those relationships too.
Yes, those community relationships are really, really important. And so very good. I'm glad that you did it. It seems like you enjoyed it.
I did. I really did. I like giving back.
Oh,
And, I grew up in a household where, my mother was always putting me in some kind of after school program, some kind of help in the community. So it's all coming back full circle as an adult now.
I love it. I love it. All right, Miss Milton. Let me hear from Mr. Yancey. Anything additional to add as to Miss Milton, and is she in compliance? Still in compliance?
She's in compliance, Your Honor. Nothing too much to add. Great that she completed a community service. So we're going to work on a couple of big things, and then hopefully the next time we have a Zoom hearing, we'll probably be talking about some promotion next time. So we're really in good shape. We just got to keep going. We got to keep pushing hard. But she'll be in good shape if she does that. If she stays focused, she'll be in good shape, Your Honor.
All right, very good, very good. What phase is Miss Milton in?
She is currently in phase 3, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so that means, Miss Milton, if you are in phase 3, that you are going to have a face-to-face with Mr. Yancey on May 22nd, 2023.
Okay.
At 10:35 a.m., okay?
All righty.
All right, awesome. If nothing else, continue to take good care of yourself. Be safe out there. Continue to take good care of that baby. And we'll see you next go round, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'll see you at the graduation.
June 16th. You all know that the date has changed.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
All right, we've got to get that word out. The new date is June 16th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. We had to change the date because the Grand Prix will be in downtown Detroit on the 26th. And I don't know about you all, but I do not want to fight the traffic. I don't want to hear that sound and try to do a graduation. And so we decided to push it back 2 weeks. And we are going to celebrate everyone on the 16th of June. So save the date. It is mandatory, no excuses. It counts as a court date. So please, please, everybody, save the date. Thank you for mentioning that, Miss Milton.
Of course. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Let's go to William John Aarons. I have the following case number SP 145-19081.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Cooper appearing on behalf of defendant William John Aarons.
Thank you and good morning, counsel. Is your client with us? Or are you waiving their appearance this morning?
I believe he's here, but I can waive his appearance. I believe that William John Aarons is here.
Oh, there he is. Very good. State your name, Mr. Aarons.
William Aarons.
William, please state both names.
William John Aarons.
All right, thank you. Right. Counsel, how are we proceeding this morning?
Thank you. Well, the officer was kind of gracious enough to offer Mr. Aarons a breakup in pleading responsible to impeding traffic with a dismissal of the 6 to 10 over, and that's a very gracious offer. He had been my William John Aarons is my nephew. His parents have made him aware of the seriousness of the situation. He is going to have to pay this fine out of his own money. And like I said, hopefully understand the seriousness, and that that it would not happen again, Your Honor.
Thank you. Now, Ms. Matt, I only have count 1, 6 to 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. Is there another one that I'm missing?
No, that's the one that he said it's being dismissed, but it's actually being amended too.
Oh, okay. I thought that there was another count. All right, very good. And so, counsel, your client, of course, was charged with 6 to 10 miles per hour over the speed limit, the posted speed limit, and you're accepting responsibility for that, and then asking this court to amend that charge to blockading traffic. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, and Mr. Aarons, is that your?
Sorry, Judge.
I'm sorry.
Corporal Ambrose is here. Perhaps he should. His name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Corporal Ambrose, please place your name and your badge number on the record.
Good morning, Corporal Brian Ambrose, badge 4151, Detroit Police Department.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Fikens. All right, so I'm accepting that plea of responsible. Mr. Aaron's, is that your understanding on today, that you are pleading responsible and getting an amended charge of blockading traffic?
Well, you
Yes.
have to say yes.
Oh,
William
yes.
All right, very good. I am accepting that plea. I'm amending the charge to blockading traffic. The fine will be $175. And how quickly can you get that paid?
Can we get 2 weeks to pay it, Your Honor?
Absolutely. And so I am going to schedule this for a review on May 26th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. As long as your client gets it paid, he does not need to come back to court. If he doesn't, then he needs to come back, or the original charge will be reinstated and the matter will be placed into default, okay?
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor, and thank you very much, Corporal.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well,
Thank you. Corporal, be safe.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
I am now going to call James Avenger. I have for Mr. Avenger. Is Mr. Avenger on this morning? He's physically in the courtroom, yes. I have case number SX 417-21461. Mr. Avenger, please state your full name for the record.
Name is James Lennis Avenger.
Avenger, I'm sorry, I pronounced it wrong.
No,
All
you
right.
got it supposed to get it. I appreciate it.
All right, good morning. I love the sweatshirt too. I love it. All right, I am satisfied that today is the date scheduled for a formal hearing. No officer has checked in, is that correct?
That is correct, Judge.
All right, I will entertain a motion at this time.
Judge, we'd move to dismiss without prejudice for the officer's failure to appear.
All right, thank you. I'm satisfied I've given them enough time to appear for this 8:30 hearing. So I'm granting the motion. I'm dismissing your matter without prejudice. Thank you for your patience, sir. You'll get your dismissal paperwork, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. Okay, I see this note. Can they reach out to QBH and find out if they are going to follow what we need them to do? Because Mr. Robinson. So tell Miss Jasmine to do that. Okay. All right, very good. Let's keep going. Miss Cleveland, who do you have up next?
Your Honor, I think I have the majority of the people that are in the Zoom hearing now. They seem to, well, Mr. Manning, who should be on there.
Yes, call who you see on the screen. So I don't,
Okay.
you know, and then the other people, they'll turn on when they get ready and I'll call them eventually. Let's go to Mr. Manning. I have for Mr. Manning Z8080701. Mr. Manning, state your full name for me.
Good morning, Judge
Mr.
Holmes.
Manning? Yes.
Yes, Devon Manning.
All right, good morning to you. How are you this morning, Mr. Manning?
I'm all right, Judge Holmes.
That's good. All right, you back on track?
Yes, ma'am, I'm back on track. I actually utilized the time I spent in the courtroom to speak with Miss Mack and an officer in the courtroom that day. I was in there. They gave me some great advice. You know, we had a nice little conversation while I sat in there. I actually took their advice, listened to them, and you know, everything's been pretty good since then.
Did you all hear that, Miss Mack and Officer Lott?
Yes, ma'am, we did.
Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. I appreciate it. We really do work as a team here. All of us, we're in this together. So thank you, Officer Lott, and thank you, Miss Mack, for taking that time. That was one of them days you had to sit with me for a while. Yes. That means you was interrupting their time to argue and fight and laugh and eat candy and all of the stuff that they do when I leave out of here, you interrupted their time. And so they talked to you. They didn't make you feel like you had interrupted their time, did they?
No, they did not at all.
Yeah, all right, thank you. All right, and so you've been on track ever since?
Yes, ma'am, I've been on track. I also made a couple new friends while in group, a couple older gentlemen. I've been kind of hanging out with them. They actually invited me out to the Tigers game that's coming up, I think on the 14th, when they playing the Seattle Mariners. So I'm looking forward to that.
Look at you. I love it. You are going to learn how to do some things that are exciting without having to encounter the law, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. And so you're going to go to the game.
Yes, I'm gonna go. It's an afternoon game. I think it's an afternoon game, a 1 o'clock game. So that give me enough time to go to the game and make it to work that day. So yeah.
I love it. I hope you all have a blast. Yes.
Yeah,
and
I'm looking forward to it.
when I go to those games, all I do is eat. So eat enough for me. I just want to eat. I don't know why that food. I don't eat that stuff no other time. But I go to Tiger Stadium, I want all of that junk food. I just love all of it. Junk drinks, junk food. I have a little tummy ache when I leave. And I can't even tell you who won or lost the game. Can't tell you nothing that went on in the game, because all I'm doing is focusing in on the food.
Right.
Yeah. So I want you to have a good time for me, okay?
Yes, ma'am, I sure will.
All right, very good. Are you having any challenges, any difficulties that you need us to help you with?
No, ma'am. I mean, I'm just a little disappointed in my new job. I mean, it's a job, but it's something I'm gonna have to deal with for now. You know, I got some kind of lined up for once I complete the program. You know, I'm gonna work a morning job, but right now, morning job wouldn't fit in the schedule as far as with court and everything right now and testing. So I have to wait till I can actually complete the program to start the morning job.
Okay, now you know there are people in the program that have morning jobs, and we work with them.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be working 2 jobs, my security job in the afternoon and in the morning. I'm gonna have 2 jobs. So, you know, I got it lined up. I talked with the people, and you know, they're willing to work with me and wait till I complete the program and everything. That's all.
Okay, all right. So I just don't want you, because the program is not designed, or the intention is never to hold people back or to harm people. We work with them. It does require sacrifice, but we work with you. So if you've got something worked out, by all means, work it. And if you just make sure you keep your case manager informed, okay? So that if there's anything we can do to help you or to assist you, that we're doing our part, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. What else is going on with you, Mr. Manning?
Pretty much that's about it.
Someone needs to mute. Go ahead, Mr. Manning.
Just making sure, you know, I keep myself on track. You know, I'm almost at the finish line, so it ain't no time for no more mistakes. I'm just ready to complete the program and you know, and move on to bigger and better things.
All right, well, you're certainly positioning yourself to do that, Mr. Manning. So continue to work hard, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland, anything additional to report out on Mr. Manning?
Your Honor, no, he is actually in compliance with all the court's orders. I have received no alerts or anything from his tethering device right now, so he's doing well with that, Your Honor. I do notice.
Does he still need that device?
Your Honor, I would recommend that it be removed and that he just go back to testing 2 times a week until he is able to be recommended for graduation, just because his effort and his commitment, I think they've increased. I think they are aligning now with what he possibly learned from Miss Mack and from Officer Lott, that he knows that this is a serious program. If you're at the end, you're in phase 5 and if you're at the end or close to completing, this is not the time to take a chance to risk it all, because, you know, one misstep again this time could mean that you are not allowed to complete the program at all, and you would have done all of this for nothing. So we want you to make sure that, you know, you're committed, you maintain that level of commitment. Don't try to circumvent the tests. Don't try to take a little, you know, take a little chance or risk. It's just not, you know, it's just not in your good behalf to do those things, Your Honor. And for him, Your Honor. But I do believe he's been doing wonderful up until the last event. And I really think he hopefully has learned from this event that this is serious business.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, any objection to the removal of the tether, the alcohol tether?
No objections, Judge, no.
All right, anything that you all want to say to Mr. Manning or report out on, Mr. Manning?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Manning, good to see you. I'm glad you've learned something, talking to Ms. Mack and Officer Lott. As the court indicated, we're a team. No shortcuts, Mr. Manning. You're close to the end. The program doesn't last forever. Work the program, follow the court's orders. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Reed.
Good job, Mr. Manning. You put it back on track. You're doing it. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Mr. Feige.
All right, then Mr. Manning, are you ready for the tether to be removed?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready for it to be removed.
All right, very good. Then I'm going to remove it. And as you know, a tether will never make you do anything. It's a reminder of what you can't do. The will and the ability to not do it, it comes from inside of you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's exercise that, okay?
Okay.
So Ms. Cleveland, let's arrange to have it removed. He's in phase 5, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, and I will do that for the court.
All right, very good. So we'll have it removed. Don't you take it off. Let Ms. Cleveland arrange for them to come and take it off, okay? All right, we need them to get their equipment back in one piece. All right, very good. And so, Mr. Manning, Ms. Cleveland is going to have a face-to-face with you on May 30th, 2023, and that will be at 10:45 a.m., okay?
All righty.
I'm sorry, 10:35.
10:35. All right. Write this down.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You have that date. You're all set, sir. You are free to leave. Okay.
All right. I would also like to thank Ms. Mack and Officer Lott, you know, for taking their time out to give me some great advice that day in court. I really appreciate it. I accepted their advice and took on a lot of things that they said, and I'd like to thank them for that.
All right. They heard you. They heard you.
You're welcome, Mr. Manning. Mr. Manning, anytime.
There you go. All right. Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Manning. Take care. We'll see you next time.
Yes, ma'am. I see you.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye. I am ready on Mashadi Al, case number SX 419-54891. Counsel for defendant.
Good morning, Your Honor. Johnny Hamoud on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Al-Mashadi.
Thank you and good morning. Is your client with us or are you waiving his appearance?
I'm waiving his appearance, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. Today is the date scheduled for a formal hearing. How are the parties proceeding?
Your Honor, I have not been able to talk to a prosecutor yet. I guess we're waiting on a Wayne County prosecutor, unless they are here, and I did not see them.
My clerk just informed me that no officer checked in.
Okay.
No officer.
If that's the case, Your Honor, I'd move for a dismissal of the matter.
Thank you. I'm satisfied. I've given the officer ample time to appear for the 8:30 hearing. I am granting your motion. I'm dismissing the matter without prejudice. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, have a great day. Thank you.
You do the same. Thank you. All right, very good. Here we go. Let's keep going. I am ready on, I have a couple of people that are with our,
Yeah, can we dismiss Corporal Ambrose? He's here for, Mr. Aaron's. And we did that case and he, put his appearance on the record, or he's still on.
oh, Corporal Ambrose, yes, you are excused. You are excused. You're all set. And then
Thank
I've
you.
already
Have a
told
good day.
Mr. Yes, have a wonderful day. Wonderful week. Be safe. All right, very good. Let me get a couple of people that are at our third parties, and then I'll get to Mr. Watts, who's at the Wayne County Jail. I'm going to start with Mr. Hamad. It's Mr. Hamad. I have for Mr. Hamad, case number 210-446-6301. Mr. Hamad, please state your full name for the record.
Khalid Hamad.
All right, thank you. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing very well. All right, you even have a smile on your face this morning. What's the smile for?
Nothing. I'm just really happy that I'm staying focused and, everything's falling in line,
All right, you've been staying and working your program instead of taking all those trips to the hospital, right?
No, yeah, I've been doing good. I've been working the program. Today I'm about to see Miss Holmes, so looking forward to that.
All right, very good, very good. What's been challenging for you?
Honestly, I'm not having no challenges right now, I'm just staying focused, working the program and not really having any challenges, to be honest with you. So
All right, very good. What have you learned so far, Mr. Hamad?
one thing that I learned is that I can't let the past, whatever actions I made in the past doesn't define me. Whatever your actions in the past don't define who you are. And I gotta remember that, because I've made a lot of bad decisions, and that's not who I was. So yeah.
Yes. That's just what you did, right?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Very good. Should not define you. Should not define you, and don't allow it to. Very good. Very good. All right. Do you need us to help you with anything?
No, I got everything taken care of. Thank God. I appreciate all of you guys, and thank you.
All right, Miss Cleveland, what do you have today? Is he in compliance?
You're muted.
Sorry about that. Your Honor, he is in compliance with the court's orders. He's in compliance with what they are requesting of him at his third-party venue. Your Honor, I just want him to take it slow. He is working on his health still. He did call me. There was a couple of little things that happened, but I think he managed them very well. And while he was in compliance, so I hope he got that mechanical device that he was waiting for. I think that's going to be very helpful for his condition. So if not, we have to talk a little bit more about that. But Your Honor, other than that, I would say he's hanging in there and doing what he's supposed to do.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikes, anything?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, sir. You're working the program. You're a good person. You're not alone. Keep up the good work and be safe. Have a good day, sir.
You as well. Thank you.
It seems like now, Mr. Ahmad, you've righted the ship, or whatever the phrase is, but you're on track. Keep up the great work, sir.
Thank you all very much.
All right. Mr. Hamad is in phase 1, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then your next date for court, Mr. Hamad, will be May 22nd, 2023 and that will be at 8:35 a.m., okay?
Sounds good. I'll see you guys then. Thank you very much.
All right, continue to take good care of yourself. Keep up the great work you're doing, okay?
I will. It was great seeing you guys. Take care.
All right, okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Mr. Purefoy is with one of our providers, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, as is Mr. Christopher Wood. Both of them are on.
Yes. Okay, I don't see Mr. Purefoy anymore, so I'm gonna go to Mr. Wood. But Mr. Wood, I need him to get into some light. Good morning, Mr. Wood. Mr. Wood, are you there?
Take it off mute. You
Yes.
got it. Yeah, it's off mute. How you doing?
All right. I'm good. Can you take your hat off for court? We're in court, you know? It's a real court.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Wood.
Good morning.
All right. Let me place your case number on the record. Your case number is case number 220-603-3002. State your name for me, Mr. Wood.
Christopher Woods.
All right. What's going on with you?
I'm all right.
You just all right?
Yeah. Feel better.
You feel better? Okay. You feel better?
Yeah.
Okay. What feels better? Can you tell me a little bit about that? What
I feel
feels better?
I feel good.
Okay. All right. So you feel good. Are you following the rules there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're not giving them a hard time, are you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Great. Great. All right, Miss Cleveland. I saw your message, but I'm not sure I understand what's going on. So tell me what's going on.
Thank you, Your Honor. I've had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Wood as well as the treatment provider, and there was some discussion about transitioning out of the venue and into his home, back to his home. I think the date that they had cited was the 12th. However, I did receive a report and a notification from the treatment provider that it is not recommended at this time that he transition. They believe that he needs to stay a little bit longer because he is building his traction there. He is committed and connected with the program. He has been doing very, very well, but they are concerned that there would be an interruption in that progress were he to go back to his home at this time. And I've had a discussion with the counselor over there, and the counselor said that they are pretty sure that they're going to be able to manage his remaining there without a financial imposition on him at this time as well.
All right, very good. And so, Ms. Cleveland, what I'd like you to do is to get with Mr. Wood offline and talk with him about what the recommendation is from the provider. Yes. Because that recommendation carries a lot of weight. I don't have the expertise to say yay or nay, or that they need less treatment or more treatment. So I do heavily rely on the treatment providers, but I also want the participant to feel like they are at least being heard. So I'd like you to have some conversation with him. I'm going to follow the recommendation from Mr. Williams, but I want to hear Mr. Wood's what's his take on it, okay? Because I know he's ready to go home, but we want him to go home and stay home. That's what we want him to be able to do. We don't want to send him home prematurely, and then he's got to go back and start all over again. It sounds like he's making some ground, but he's got some more to go before they feel comfortable releasing him.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So, Mr. Wood, can I count on you to have some conversation with Ms. Cleveland?
I was gonna go stay with my dad.
No, we're not. We're gonna have you talk with Miss Cleveland, okay? All right.
All right.
All right. But I want you to continue to stay focused and work your program, okay?
All right.
All right. I know you didn't want to hear that, but it's necessary, okay?
I was gonna do the right thing, stay with my dad.
Yeah, but sometimes staying with someone is not really the right thing if you need some additional services and some additional help. Staying with someone is not always the answer, okay? We want to prepare you so that even if you do decide to live with your dad at some point, that when you go there, you will be helpful to him and you'll be able to stay there, okay? All right?
Right.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything else to Mr. Wood?
Yes, thank you, Judge. Mr. Woods, good report. You're in a good place. Keep working the program. The program doesn't last forever. You're doing a great job so far, so keep up the good work. Thank you. Be safe. Have a good day, Mr. Woods.
If I could say, Your Honor, Mr. Wood, you've made great accomplishments while you've been there. It's wonderful to see. You've made good decisions. You're doing the right thing. Keep up the great work.
All right.
All right, very good. Don't get discouraged, Mr. Wood. Stay the course, okay?
All right.
All right, very good. Miss Cleveland, his next date will be, I want to give you some time to work with Mr. Williams. So I'm going to have him come back on, can we do the 22nd? Does that give you enough time, May 22nd?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll do May 22nd at 8:35 a.m., okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I'll see you at that time, okay, Mr. Wood?
All right.
All right, take care. Good to see you today.
All right.
All right, very good. I'm gonna do Miss Landrum and then I'm gonna see you, Miss Taylor. All right, let me do Miss Landrum because Mr. He keeps popping in and out. So let's go to Miss Landrum. I have case number 210-453-5001. Miss Landrum, state your full name for me.
Sharivia Landrum.
All right, good morning, Miss Landrum. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Your Honor. I am great.
Very good. What's making you great on this morning? I want to know.
Cause I feel good and I just feel good health wise and everything. I got a dentist appointment today. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but other than that, everything else is okay. The grandkids is wearing me out, and I'm fine with that too. So, but I'm just happy. You know.
Okay, very good. Have you been having any issues with working your program?
No, the only issues I'm having is with my car. It's down, but as far I've been, doing some online meetings at least twice a week. I try to get those in. I've been keeping up my appointments with Miss Hams. I got one tomorrow. I finally got Mr. Quick. I got in touch with Mr. Quick. He said he was getting around to call all the clients that Mr. Graham had. So we've been having Zoom meetings there. So we have those every Thursday and Friday at 6:30. And basically that's it.
All right, very good. Are you learning anything?
Yes, I'm learning not to ever get in trouble again.
Okay, all right.
This right here, I know it was wrong, but this here, what you got to go through and all of this is not worth it. So I'm gonna keep my behind out of trouble. Y'all won't ever see me again when this is over.
All right, well, I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Trouble always costs more than you're willing to pay, right?
Oh yeah, but you know what? I'm thankful that you just gave me another chance with this program too, because it's good for me. It's good for me. I got, I'm having a more positive outlook, and I don't know, for some reason, every time I talk with Miss Hams, I feel more inspired about this program and everything that I'm doing. It's a headache sometimes and it's frustrating, but I know in the end it's gonna be worth it.
Yes, ma'am. It certainly will be. It certainly
Yeah.
will be. All
I
right.
finally had my Social Security hearing on the
Yeah.
3rd. So they told me about it within a month, they should be giving me a decision. So that went pretty well too, I believe.
All right. Very good. Very good. Hang in there. Okay. All right. Did you have any questions or any concerns that you needed to raise with the team on this morning?
No, my question, you already answered it, the graduation. That was it, but y'all
June
say
16th.
at 10:30 at the city county building.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, in the auditorium.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be there because I don't want no extra court dates, like I said, and nothing. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do.
We'll do it. Come on, we for it. Let's do it.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And like I said,
Miss
I want to
Cleveland?
thank you again for giving me another chance with this program. I'm gonna do the right thing, like I said, because I'm worth it. My grandkids is worth it. So
Yes, ma'am. You are certainly worth it, and your grandbabies are too. And they deserve to have the best version of you, the absolute best.
you are so
Yes.
right. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Miss Landrum?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have been talking with Miss Landrum. She's doing everything that she's supposed to do. She is in compliance with the court's orders, Your Honor. She is adhering to her tethering device, which she is continuing to wear. No, there has been no hiccups or no negative communications regarding that. Your Honor, I just wanted to inform the court, she's been in our program for 214 days. She has been in sobriety for the last 41 days, Your Honor. She has been, and in sobriety means without violation. That's what I'm speaking of, Ms. Landrum. And so I want to recommend her soon to a promotion to phase 2. I don't know that it necessarily has to happen today, but I do
Why
believe.
wouldn't it though? Why wouldn't it if she's been in the program for 214 days?
I didn't know if I'll make the recommendation if that's okay, Your Honor, because I feel like she needs to make that good progress, that good moving forward, so she can start doing some of the other things that is required in the program. And she's proving herself to be in compliance and remaining and committed.
All right, very good. Any objection from any of the team members as to promotion for Ms. Landrum?
No objections, Judge. No objections.
All right, Ms. Landrum, are you ready to go to phase 2?
Yes, I really feel good now. I really feel good now. Yes.
And you should. As you should. All right, I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Ms. Landrum on her promotion to phase 2. Congratulations, Ms. Landrum.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Awesome. All right, so now that means that you're in phase 2. You are going to have a face-to-face with Miss Cleveland on May 15th, okay?
Okay.
And then we will go from there. All right?
Okay.
All right. Keep up the good work. Keep going. Stay focused. You deserve it. You deserve it.
Yes, I do. And I am. And like I said, with y'all behind me, like I said, I know if I need anything that y'all could help me with, I would give somebody there a call. I will be reaching out, because I'm just the kind of person, I ain't gonna ask nobody to help me do nothing. But sometimes you need help with stuff like this. And if I think I need some help, I'm reaching out.
Please do. Please do. All right. Very good. If nothing else, thank you for your time this morning. You are free to leave, okay?
All right. Thank you. You all have a great day, everyone.
You do the same. I think.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Let me do Mr. Purefoy while I have him. He keeps bouncing in and out. Good morning, Mr. Purefoy. Unmute Mr. Purefoy. Good morning. Did I lose him? Okay. All right. I have for Eric Purifoy, case number 220-603-3001. Mr. Purifoy, not only are you muted, but I don't see you. So I'm gonna ask you to unmute.
Can, I'm, okay,
Yeah,
can
I
you
can
hear
hear
me
you
now?
now. Yes, I just can't see you, but I did see
Okay,
your image earlier. There you are. All right, state your name for me,
okay.
Mr. Purifoy.
Eric Purifoy, Your Honor.
All right, how are you doing today, Mr. Purifoy?
I'm doing better, Your Honor. I am. Thank you for asking.
All right, you back on track?
I am, Your Honor. I've had I made my appointments. I've been testing. I have a case manager now at Lincoln Behavior.
Okay.
I have my appointment cards right here. If you can see them.
Okay. I see
So
you. I see you.
so it was in the beginning, it was a little rocky going in, just trying to describe what I was going through. It was just, but we got there, and they was very helpful, and it seemed like it's going to be a good experience for me.
All right, very good. I want you to keep that open mind, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right. Are you having any challenges with anything?
That was my challenge actually, and I overcome it actually. So I'm doing better.
All right, very good. Very good. I love it. I love it. Are they treating you well where you are?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
And are you treating them well?
I am. We got our worksheets, and I printed out some for me and Mr. Woods for our community service over here, so we got that going as well.
All right, very good, very good. I love it. All right, Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Purifoy?
Thank you, Your Honor. And he is actually he is reporting accurately. He has regained his compliance. I want him to stay committed. I believe that he is. He has a very good way of talking himself through his challenges. He expresses himself clearly and well. And I just want him to make sure that his words are not just words, that he commits to his words. And I think he will do himself a great favor by doing that. Also, I'm getting good reports regarding him from Counselor Williams. Your Honor, if he stays on this track, I believe he's going to make a very good, complete 360 turnaround, and he's going to progress forward.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Did you hear that, Mr. Purifoy?
I did, Your Honor. I did.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything asked to Mr. Purifoy?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, sir. You're in a good place. Work the program. Keep up the good work. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Purifoy.
Okay.
And Your Honor, if I might add,
Yeah, thank you.
it does appear, Mr. Purifoy, that you're doing a great job there. Keep up the great work, sir, because you can do it. We know you can.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland, Mr. Purifoy is in phase 1, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, his return to court date will be May 22nd, 2023, and that will be at 8:35 a.m. Okay, Mr. Purifoy?
Yes, Your Honor. 22nd.
Wonderful. All right, thank you. Good to see you. Take good care of yourself. I'll see you next
Thank
time.
you. Okay, thank you.
All right, okay, bye-bye. Give me 1 second, please. Yes, Ms. Taylor.
Bye-bye.
All right, I am ready on Raekwon Watts. I have case number 220-442-8601. Mr. Watts, if you could have them unmute you at the Wayne County Jail, I need you to state your name for me.
Hey, Raekwon Watts.
All right, how are you this morning, Mr. Watts?
I'm feeling great.
All right, Mr. Watts, let me have Ms. Taylor place your appearance on the record for me. She's in the courtroom.
Jasmine Taylor, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, thank you. Mr. Watts, we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again. Every time we send you to treatment, you walk away.
I'm really serious this time. I'm ready to get my life together. You know what I'm saying? And like, I really want to just like do something different this time. I'm for real. Like, I really want to get me a job, and I want to start working, and I just want to just get off the streets, and I just want to get myself together. I'm
Now,
tired.
you know, you told me this exact same thing last time, right?
Yeah, but it was a little different. But I'm not
What's a
lying.
little different?
I did my time served. I'm just ready to stop coming to jail. And I just,
Well, you gotta stay in treatment, Mr. Watts, in order to stay out of jail. Mr. Watts, did you hear me?
Yeah.
You gotta stay at the treatment facility where I'm sending you. Stay there. You won't be there forever. You won't. But there are some things that you need to work on, some stability that we're gonna try to get for you. And then we'll be able to hopefully get you into your own housing where you won't be on the streets. But you gotta stay there.
I know I'm just ready to get out the streets. I rather just just give me a job. So I want a car. I want to give me a car now. So I just rather just get off the streets because it ain't doing better. I want there to be a better person.
All right, well, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it one more time. I'm sorry.
I just want this Taylor now. So I just want to get out. People in this jail, they spitting on me and stuff. and people shooting that night. I don't want to be at this jail. Jail creep me out. Everywhere I
Well,
go,
I want the streets to
somebody,
creep you out, because Mr.
everybody,
Watts,
everybody trying to
Mr.
fight.
Watts,
I
Mr.
know.
Watts,
I beat them
Mr.
up.
Watts,
I know.
Mr. Watts. I want the streets to creep you out, because it's far more fighting, shooting, drugs, and everything else in the streets. Okay? And so I want that to creep you out so that you will go to treatment and stay, okay? And let us help you.
I promise.
I'm gonna try it again. You promised me 3 other times, but I'm gonna still try it again. Okay. Miss Mac, I'm going to do a tether with a committal order of 45 days if he violates. We'll do another tether. And then he's going to go to inpatient treatment. That tether should say that he's to be released to we get the committal tether for 45 days. And then he's to be released to treatment only. And we will get that treatment provider to them. There's something that we're working on today, but he's not gonna get a tether today. So he's still gonna be there a couple of days, a couple of more days. All right, Mr. Watts, I need you to really work your program this time, okay?
I'm tired of coming to jail, man. I don't want to come back here.
Yep, you said that last time. You did. You said all of that last time. I almost had a speech down verbatim. I do. I almost have it down verbatim. But I'm gonna still give you another try, okay?
Okay.
That's all I can do. That's all I can do. I'm going to make his next court date, Ms. Taylor, for checking in purposes. I'll make that on the 17th of May. It'll be by way of Zoom, and it will be at 8:35 a.m. Okay? All right.
All right.
All right. I'll see you then, Mr. Watts. I hope, we're gonna always find you. We're gonna come and get you. You're gonna sit in jail for 45 days, and then we're gonna still try it again until somebody get tired, and it's not gonna be me. All right?
All right. I'm getting tethered though. I'm going home.
Oh, yes, sir. You're getting tethered. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You're not going home though. No. You're gonna go to a facility.
That's what I'm talking about. A facility, 'cause I'm homeless. I'm going to a home. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you.
1 second. Yes. Oh, thank you. Mr. Watts, you gave us a telephone number to your mother, and that number did not work. It did not work at all, okay?
I got another number.
Right.
I have my father's number. You can have it. I'm
not gonna have you put it online, but you can get it to Sergeant Coho. You know who Sergeant Coho is?
Yes.
Give it to Sergeant Coho and he'll get it to Miss Taylor, and we'll try it, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Watts. Be safe.
Thank you.
All right. Very good.
Judge,
I am going to, yes.
I understand that there's a new intake of Mr. Gilmore. If that person is in the courtroom, may I go into a breakout room to go over the court's order? I believe Ms. Harris is presenting intake Gilmore.
Yes, but she has not informed us that he's ready to go to breakout room. Ms. Harris, are you ready for Mr. Gilmore to speak with an attorney?
He's still sitting on hold at the 1-800 line. He's waiting for an assessment.
Okay, I understand, but we can still process him before that instead of just waiting.
I know. I guess he's already on there waiting. He's been waiting for like a half an hour. And if we start doing something and he's on, I just don't know how to coordinate, and I'm sorry.
Well, is he on the phone waiting? Can you, he can speak with Mr. Reed while he's on the phone waiting on the computer in there, right? Just making the best use of our time, y'all. I mean, yeah. And then you can get, if they come on, of course, you'll have to stop, because I know it's difficult to get that 1-800 number going.
This is the worst I've ever had it be. Like, I told him, I was like, I thought he was gonna be sitting out here by the time I came back downstairs.
Yeah.
And he was still sitting at home.
Got it.
So I have to get him on once I get him off.
Right, but while he's just sitting and waiting, let Mr. Reed talk with that intake. Okay. All right. And then who's coming down the process? Is Ms. Harris processing Mr. McCray as well?
Your Honor, what we're doing is we're trying to get him lined up to get on the 1-800 number as well. And Mr. Yancey, I think he's on his way down there to assist, but I'm going to assist as well. I just had these people in the Zoom courtroom. Mr. Crawford was having some
Okay,
telephone.
so what I want to do is make the best usage of our
Yes, Your
time.
Honor.
So if, oh, Mr. Yancey is in the courtroom. I didn't even see you standing there. Good morning, Mr. Yancey. All right, so you all can get that ball moving, okay? All right, wonderful. While they're doing that, Mr. Reed's gonna go in that breakout room and talk to him. I'm going to do, Mr. Crawford is on the screen, and so I see you. Ms. Wilson, leave me alone. All right, let's go with Mr. Crawford. And before I do that, Mr. Yancey, where's Kevin Brown this morning?
Your Honor, he has, I think he has purpose to disappear at this time. Your Honor, I did reach out to him in 3 sources. We had phone call, email, and postcard.
Okay, I'm good. Let's place the warrant on the record. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, let's do it very quickly, Mr. Yancey. For Kevin Brown, I have Z8082201. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I don't know if you heard, Mr. Yancey, Mr. Brown's case manager has indicated that he has made several attempts to reach out to him, both by telephone, email, and postcard. And Mr. Brown is not responding. Has he missed testing?
Yes, he missed on May 3rd, and then he missed one this weekend, which was on a Saturday, whatever Saturday's day was.
All right, and he was ordered to appear in court today. This is his court date at 8:35 a.m. It's now 10:15 a.m. I'm satisfied. I've given Mr. Brown ample time to appear. I'm going to issue a warrant. Any objection?
No objection, Judge.
All right, Mr. Yancey, if you could prepare that warrant, it is going to be, the bond will be $5,000 cash or surety. It should state in the ROA that he is a part of specialty court, in parentheses DTC, and that he is not to be released without seeing Judge Holmes first. All right, Ms. Wilson, if you could place the conference room and Mr. Reed in a breakout room, that would be great. And now I'm gonna go to Mr. Crawford. Did you need to see me for something else?
10 seconds.
Okay, yes, sir.
So when you call Heather Hansen, she's still in the.
On the bond, she's being held and it's not ours. It's nothing we can do.
Correct.
Okay, very good. I'm gonna call her now as well.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I'm going to call Heather Hansen right now. It was scheduled for 9 o'clock. That's case number 220-583-5801. Ms. Hansen is still in the custody of the Oakland County Jail. She has a bond that's set that she has not been able to satisfy. There is nothing that this court can do with respect to getting her here and getting her processed for our specialty court. This information came from Mr. Yancey, who is the assigned case manager to process her for intake into our specialty court. And so, Mr. Yancey, I would like to schedule her out until if we do the 22nd of May, just to see where she is and what Oakland County is doing. Does that work?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to adjourn her today to May 22nd, 2023, and I will put her on at 9 o'clock a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
No, Judge.
All right, if nothing else, very good. All right, let's do it. Thank you, Mr. Yancey. Let's go to Mr. Crawford. I have case number, do I still see Mr. Crawford? There he is, Z808-6811. Mr. Crawford, state your full name for me, please.
You're muted, sir.
Unmute, Mr. Crawford.
James Lamont Crawford.
All right, good morning, Mr. Crawford. How are you this morning?
I'm okay, Your Honor.
You just okay?
Yes. The phone
Uh,
problems. Just trying to.
oh, yeah. Oh,
Phone
okay.
cut off on
Well,
me
I'm
3
glad you're
times.
able to be with me. I'm sorry?
The phone had cut off on me 3 times. I had to switch another phone.
Oh, okay. All right, Mr. Crawford. How are you doing with working your program?
I work in the program. Just doing
Okay,
me,
tell me what you're doing.
staying focused, loving myself, just trying to get this situation over with so I can move on with my life.
All right, now, you know, I want you to do more than just get it over with.
Well, not just get it over with. I mean, you know, the burden. It's a lot of things. It's kind of time consuming. Just
Okay,
I'm
it
ready.
is. It can be time consuming, but it is doable, right?
Yes, it is. I'm focused.
All right, very good, very good. I also would like you to focus on getting everything you can get out of this program.
Yes,
With the
yes,
resources that we're gonna align you with, I want you to give it your best shot. When you go to see your counselor, I want you to be open, honest, transparent, so that you all can do the work. So that when you leave this situation, you never have to return to it again. How does that sound?
sounds good to me.
All
Exactly what
right, very good.
I need. Exactly what I want.
All right, very good. Is there any part of the program that you're finding that you enjoy doing?
The heat program is wonderful. Seriously.
All right, very good. So you're doing heat and it's wonderful.
Yes.
All right, very good. Well, hang in there, do it. And make sure you're giving it your all, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yeah.
right, wonderful. Do you have any questions or concerns that you need to bring before the team?
Oh, no, not yet.
Not yet? All right, well, we are here if you need us. We are here. All right. Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Crawford?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Crawford is doing well. I am getting good reports from his counselor that he is compliant with the court's orders. He's doing what he's supposed to be. He shows up and, you know, stays on task and focused. That's a very good report. You know, considering he's phase 1 and he's stabilizing and doing what he needs to do as far as that regard to. So I'm glad he's embracing his services, some of his services so far, Your Honor. Let's see, I talk to him regularly. He checks in as he's supposed to. I know he had been working and doing some work, but he's been not allowing the work to interfere with the court's orders. So that's a very big step as well, Your Honor. And as he's been in the program about 60 days, so he still has a little bit of time in phase 1. So we just want to make sure that, you know, he's doing well, and he seems to be.
All right, and so phase 1 is designed to be how long, Ms. Cleveland?
About 90 days, Your Honor. That's with good progress. So he's making pretty good progress right now.
He's doing it.
Yep.
Great, I love it. Very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything as to Mr. Crawford?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Mr. Crawford. The program doesn't last forever. Take advantage of the program. There are good people working here. No one wants to hurt you, only want to help you. Keep up the good work, sir. We
Thank
know
you,
it's
sir.
not easy. Thank you, Mr. Crawford.
Thank you.
Mr. Crawford, you know, you're honest about your situation. I think you're assessing your situation in a good manner. Keep up the great work, sir. I think you're doing it. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
All right. Mr. Crawford, do you have any questions for the team?
No, Your Honor.
No questions?
No.
All right. Then your next court date is going to be May 22nd, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Your Honor,
All right.
I would just like to ask him to make sure that he is noting that, because I know he discussed having some email issues, and I just want to make sure he doesn't want to miss. So you want to write that down so that you'll.
I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Cleveland.
Thank you.
Please write it down, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Good to see you today, Mr. Crawford. Take good care of yourself, okay?
Okay, Your Honor. Thank
All
you.
right, take care. Bye-bye. All right. So I have 2 intakes that I'm waiting to do. And then I would like to place dates on the record for the 10:35, if we could proceed with that. I have for Stephen Boomer, case number SP 133-37602 and case number 220-566-1001. Mr. Boomer would report for, hold up. Yes, Mr. Boomer would have, his next court date would be May 16, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. I have for Dominic Dotson, 200-450-9902. Mr. Dotson is doing well as far as I know. And so Mr. Dotson would have another face-to-face, which would be on May 15, 2022 at 10:35 a.m. Mr. Dodson is not a veteran, is he?
No, Your Honor.
He's not, okay, all right. I have for Jeffrey Franklin, I have case numbers SP 105-98852, SP 134-56022, and case number 134-045-831. Jeffrey Franklin will have a return to court date of May 16, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. For Lamar Irby, case number 210-444-2601. Mr. Irby, is he a veteran?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then Mr. Irby will have another face-to-face. He's doing well, no issues. So his face-to-face would be May 15th, 2023 at 10:35 a.m. I have for Gerald Paul, case number Z8085081. His face-to-face would be May 15th, 2023. For Ashley Richardson, case number SP 110-32971, SP 116-18892, and case number Z8069551. She would also have another face-to-face on May 15th, 2023. For Siobhan Rowe, case number SP 129-8290, counts 1 and 2. Case number SP 135-31341, and case number 220-575-5201. Ms. Rowe would have another face-to-face on May 15th, 2023 at 8:35 a.m. For Tremaine Staples, 210-452-2101. Mr. Staples would have another face-to-face on May 15th, 2023. Mr. Staples should see me on the 16th, May 16th. Let's put Mr. Staples on for May 16th at 8:45 a.m. And then Daryl Williams, case number 2, no, and it should be, if he's gonna go on the 16th, it should be at 9:00 a.m. For Daryl Williams, case number 210-0110, counts 2 and 3. Case number 2021-00110, counts 2 and 3. Let's put Mr. Williams on to see me on May 16, 2023. That would also be at 9:00 a.m. And then for John Smith III, case number 22C13483, we will put him on for May 16, 2023, and that will also be at 9:00 a.m. All right, very good. Miss Matt, are we ready on the 10:30s?
Give me 1 second, check one first. Sorry.
Okay, very good. And then Mr. I guess Miss Cleveland's gonna come down. Did your intake go in the breakout room?
So, because he was as soon as he's getting ready to go in, they picked up, so he's almost done with assessment now. I'll put it in the intake, into the breakout room, and then I'll put it in there to get on the like, line. I'll let him talk to the attorney first.
Yes, because I want to get him done. All right, very good, very, very good.
Okay, Judge, I'm ready.
All right. So I have for Darius Adams, and I'm going to start with the matter that was adjourned to pay. SP 136-19613. Did Mr. Adams pay it?
No, Judge.
He did not pay that?
No.
Oh, boy.
What does he owe?
$250.
Capias will issue, the bond will be set at $250, cash or surety. He was getting a whole lot of dismissals.
Yes, he was.
That is really unfortunate for him. For all of the remaining matters, I'm going to make the bond, the capias, for the misdemeanors, the bond will be $25, cash or surety. And then the civil infractions, they will go into default. And the rest of those matters for the five are as follows. SP 10759-101, SP 119-13271, SP 121-8313, counts 1 and 2, SP 124-9111, counts 1 and 2, case number SP 125, strike that, SP 125-29111, SP 126-1504, counts 2 and 3, SP 123, strike that, SP 126-34851, SP 127-3570, counts 1 and 2, SP 136-19612, SX 406-88351, case number SP 136-1961, counts 1 and 3. All right, and then the last 1030 matter is for Lionel Angulo, SP 144-28691.
He paid, Judge, and they took it off the docket, so this one was up for dismissal.
All right, then, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, I'm dismissing that particular matter without prejudice.
Thank you.
All right, very good. I don't know if Mr. Adams has come on. Mr. Boomer is in the waiting room. Call Mr. Boomer. He's not scheduled to see us today. Mr. Yancey's gonna call Mr. Boomer. All right.
And that Galaxy Prime has been there all morning. They won't, Ms. Wilson has given them messages and they are not.
Okay,
paying attention.
I can't help them. We'll have to wait till we completely clear the courtroom to see if there are somebody that can come on. And this might be a good time to try to do that. Ms. Wilson, go ahead and let that Galaxy J7 in. But be trigger ready to get them out if it's some buffoonery.
We all ready, we all on the trip.
All right. The person that's joining us on the Galaxy, please turn on your camera so we can see where you should be. They don't have a mic, they're not even connected to audio. Miss, disconnect them from my courtroom. They can just call back and sit. Nothing I can do for them.
You are.
Who is that again, Mr.?
Gilmore.
All right, Ms. Wilson, you can place the conference room and Mr. Reed in a breakout room. They are ready to talk.
Thank you. Ms. Wilson, can I go
Thank
back to
you.
breakout room number 4?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Mr. Fikens, are you in the courtroom?
I am, sir.
I finished with Mr. Gilmore. Are you gonna do Mr. McCray?
Yes.
I think they're ready, so if you can go to breakout room number 4, if Ms. Wilson will put you in there. I'm ready with Mr. Gilmore.
Thank you. Yes, Ms. Wilson, I need to be sent to 4. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, while we were waiting on the intakes, Mr. Darius Adams did come into the building. And so as to case number SP 136-19613 for Darius Adams, Mr. Reed, I reduced his fine to $200. And so he was able to go to the window and pay it. He has produced a receipt, and so I am ready to proceed with the dismissal of the remaining matters on the docket for Mr. Adams. Any objection to that, Mr. Reed?
No objections, Judge, and we thank you for reducing the fines and costs. Thank you.
All right, very good. And so, Mr. Adams, state your name for the record.
Darius Dwayne Adams.
All right, thank you for coming in, Mr. Adams. I've closed the case that you paid on, and now I'm going to dismiss the remaining cases without prejudice. I have the following: SP 107-59101, SP 119-13271, SP 121-8313, counts 1 and 2, SP 124-9111, counts 1 and 2, SP 125-29111, SP 126-1504, counts 2 and 3, case number SP 126-34851, case number SP 127-3570, counts 1 and 2, case number SP 136-19612, case number SX 406-88351, case number SP 136-19611. All of those matters will be dismissed without prejudice. Listen, young man, if you don't have a license yet, do not drive, because if you drive, you're going to get caught. And then you're going to end up back in this courtroom, and I'm not going to be happy with you. You are closer to getting a driver's license than you've ever been before. So listen, you may have some reinstatement fees to pay. I don't know that, but if you do, get those. That's the Secretary of State's money. I can't do anything about that. I've done everything I could do to help you. Get those reinstatement fees paid and then get your driver's license. Because if you get caught driving, you're just messing yourself up to get right back in the same boat. Okay? All right. Did Ms. Mack, does he have reinstatement fees to pay? He probably does, right, Mr. Reed?
Yes, Judge, I would assume so.
I hate to say this, but I never had license. 15 years. I just recently got my license, and when I got my car, I got Shannon. It seemed like they pulled me over every chance they did.
Okay, then don't do stuff that says pull me over. So no tinted windows, no loud music, no weed smoking, no going through the yellow lights. You know, all of that stuff says, hey, Mr. Police Officer, pull me over. All of that says that. No revving of the engine. All of that says, hey, Mr. Police Officer, pull me over. And if I was a police officer, you did any of those things, I'm gonna pull you over. Okay? So make sure you work hard to not do things that says, hey, pull me over. And they won't pull you over. And then if they pull you over, you're gonna be in good standing. And so then you just pull over and follow instructions. Keep your mouth shut, act like you have some common sense, talk like you're speaking to someone who is in authority. And then the most they gonna do is give you back your license, have your registration. The most they gonna do is give you back your stuff and say, have a great day, Mr. Adams. See what I'm saying? It's easy. It's real easy. Okay? I've been stopped too. It's hilarious when I do get stopped because I don't tell them who I am because it don't matter. If I'm not following the law, I should be punished. I get stopped and they always try to figure out, I've seen you somewhere before. No, I just have a real common face. I look like a lot of people. That's what I tell them. Give me my ticket. If I've done something wrong, give me my ticket. But being polite, respecting authority always goes a long way. Respect authority. Their jobs are not easy and they don't need us talking smack. Right?
Right, they don't need that.
They don't.
Talk smack to me, but, you know,
I know, but you gotta stop, you gotta take the time and go through the motions. And then I would say this most of the time, I don't know why they be stopping me, but they do. And I've been fortunate. It's like, well, it was a yellow light. I'm like, okay, I gotta remember the yellow light don't mean speed up. It means slow down. Slow down, Shannon, slow down. I'll be trying to get through it. And so I'm learning, I've adjusted my behavior so that I don't say, hey, Mr. Officer, stop me, because I'm going through the yellow light. And I came from 3 cars back to go through the yellow light.
Right.
Gotta stop doing that kind of stuff. So see, now watch, I'm gonna get stopped today, I'm gonna be mad at you, Mr. Adams. All right.
I'm not gonna say that, I'm not gonna speak that.
There you go. You're in good shape, sir. So wait to get all of your paperwork. If you owe some reinstatement fees, get it done, okay?
He owes one reinstatement fee. I checked all his cases.
Oh, one, and that means $45. You need to scrap that up, so you get that behind you. And is your license valid?
I mean, other than suspension, suspended from these charges, but.
Okay.
If I pay the reinstatement fee.
You should be able to go get it, right, Mr. Mr. Reed?
Right.
Yes, Judge, if he doesn't have any other tickets in other jurisdictions, he should be okay.
Do you have tickets in
No, I
other
took
jurisdictions?
everything else. I took everything.
All right, then pay your $45 and go get it. Okay?
All right.
All right, good to meet you.
All right, good to meet you. Thank you.
All right, take care. What's going on here? first. All right, wonderful. Now I'm cold. I put on too many fingers. Turn one off. I do. I have both fans going. All right, let's do it. Mr. Gilmore, you ready? Very good. I have for O'Shea Gilmore, 210-456-8401. Mr. Gilmore, state your full name for me.
O'Shea Gilmore.
All right, how are things going for you today?
Could be better than friends.
It could be better, but not too bad.
Okay.
All right, you have spent some time with Miss Harris, getting ready, right, to be introduced or accepted into our specialty court. Do you want to do specialty court?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you came from Judge Bryant, so she told you what it was about, right? All right, and have your, I'm sorry. Yes, sir, as she usually is. Yes, sir, yes, sir. All right, and so, listen, Mr. Gilmore, do you understand that you need some help in the areas that we're able to help you with in our specialty court?
Yes.
Do I have your commitment to roll up your sleeves and work hard? All right, no excuses? No excuses. I want you to work hard and get this done. You need it. I understand that you have some children that are looking up to you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What are the age ranges of your children?
3 to 14.
3 to, wow, all right. So 3 to 14 years old. And so that you know they are looking at you, right?
Okay.
And so that means you need to set a good example, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, wonderful. Then hopefully we are going to be able to help you to get on track and to stay on track so that even after you leave us, you will still be successful of setting a good example for your children. How does that sound? All right, very good. I am now going to have Miss Harris. Tell us about Mr. Gilmore, please.
First, Your Honor, I'm gonna place myself on the record as I had not done yet this
Oh,
morning.
that's right. Thank
Angel
you.
Harris, case manager for specialty court. So today we have O'Shea Gilmore. Mr. Gilmore was referred to us on May 3rd from Judge Bryant. He is here on a 24-month contract on an OWI. Mr. Gilmore is 33 years old. He resides in the city of Detroit. He is currently employed full-time. He has he's in a relationship, a cohabitating relationship, so he's not married, he's not single. Mr. O'Shea is a father. He does want to participate in the program. He is at least 18 years of age or older. He doesn't admit that alcohol has created an issue in his life. He has no prior felony convictions for any violent offenses. He has not participated in a specialty court program in the past. And he completed everything we needed today to be set up through dealing with a provider, so he has an appointment for that schedule to get that part of things going. Mr. Gilmore is currently on a scram tether, just so Your Honor, we discussed in regards to testing for him. And otherwise, he has been very cooperative and forthcoming today. So I would not only say he is eligible, but also I would recommend him to participate in the specialty court program.
Thank you. Mr. Reed, you had an opportunity to talk with Mr. Gilmore.
Yes, Judge, I did. He was polite and courteous and respectful. That goes a long way with me. We did go over the court's order. We talked about testing, counseling, community service, paying some fines and costs. We talked about the fact he cannot leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court. We talked about no alcohol, no narcotics. We also talked about the fact the court has the ability to amend the order. He will get a copy of the order in writing, and he will be given notice of any amendments. He does not have any felony violations. His license is currently revoked. We talked about the possibility of a restricted license through our program. Judge, he is eligible to participate in our program under Michigan law. I'm recommending his participation in the program, Judge. He was a pleasant young man to talk to, He indicated he does have 7 children, and I believe he's
Yes.
expecting another child in June. So that would make 8 a good number. I do recommend this participation, Judge. Thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Gilmore, what else would you like me to know about you?
I know I made the mistakes of, breaking all these traffic violations.
Okay.
And recently, drinking and driving, but it
Mhm.
wasn't out get drunk and drive.
Right.
Or drinking wasn't just my, as a Ricky said, on my choice. It was also self-medicated.
Okay.
My previous loss of my brothers, relatives. I'm not a drunk, not alcoholic. I work full time. I've always kept a job. I have a great resume. Full time worker, full time father. I'm not on child. I'm on child support for my oldest, but the rest of them, meaning I have 5 mothers. Yes, and we work together.
Oh, I'm fixed.
We work together.
Okay, y'all work together. Okay.
And that's why I understand I'm being penalized, but also I need my life. I need to be able to drive, and I have another kid.
And you have what?
Another kid on the way, due June 29th. I come from a big city.
I do too. I'm the baby of 8. Okay. All right.
Well, my grandmother took me and my brothers in, but I'm the baby out of all the grandkids. She took me.
Okay.
So,
All right. You seem like a really nice young man. You do. Listen, I hope that, well, first I want to say to you that coming into this program, there are no bad people in our program. People make choices, and they may be good choices that yield good results, and they may be choices that yield consequences. And so, but there are no bad people. So I applaud you for, you sound like you're taking care of business, you're taking care of your children.
yes.
And so I applaud you for that. I would like for you to keep an open mind coming into the program, that wherever you are in life right now, that will help you to enhance that, to take you farther, to go higher, to do more. And so that's what I want you to see it as we're gonna just come in alongside of you and help you. And that's what we would like to do. And so I want you to work this program, not from the standpoint of I want to work it and just get through it, get over it, or what have you, because I just made a mistake. No, keep an open heart, open mind, because you will actually learn some things about yourself that probably you've never learned before or acknowledged. And you'll be able to address them, and we'll all be here to help you get through them. And to work with them and to get to the other side of them. So I hope that you'll come in and work this program. And so I don't know what is the status of your driver's license right now? I'm sorry?
Revoked.
Your license is revoked.
Yes.
All right. And so I know you've got some things going on in some out counties. We're going to even try to work with, I don't have any jurisdiction out counties, so let me say that first. But what we do is we reach out and let them know these are the things he's going to be doing for us. And he's in this program, and it's a rigorous program. And so hopefully they will work with us so that we don't, make things impossible for you, because that's not what we want to do. But by the time you leave us, we want everything cleared up. Your stuff here, he has a number of things outstanding here at 36th District Court. So Mr. Reed and Mr. Fikens, if you all could get with Ms. Mack at some point and have Ms. Mack pull his stuff and start working with the prosecutors. As long as you work in the program, we're gonna work to help you, okay? Yes, Mr. Reed?
It was brought to my attention, Judge, that he has an outstanding warrant on a 2017 ticket. It's a ticket for offering to engage. And we did talk to Attorney Walker about this matter, and there's an offer from the people to amend the charge to disorderly conduct and add it to his specialty court order so that the case might be dismissed when he successfully completes specialty court. I did discuss this matter with Mr. Gilmore, and I advised him of his rights to trial. And I also advised him of the offer that was being made by the city of Detroit. And if possible, because there is an outstanding warrant in this matter, we'd like to resolve this today and have this matter added to his drug specialty court order.
Absolutely, no objections. Ms. Mack, do you have a case number?
I do, Judge.
Place that case number on the record.
It's U38444117.
All right, very good. Let me have you raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God. Thank you. You can place your hand down. Mr. Reed, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Gilmore, we had an opportunity to discuss this matter in the breakout room. I advised you of your constitutional right to trial by jury, judge, trial, your right to testify and call witnesses, and you wish to give up those rights at this time and take advantage of the offer by the people. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And this is a voluntary plea on your behalf. No one is forcing you to plead. This is a plea that you're making after discussing this matter with counsel. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Judge, I'm satisfied with the waiver. We would ask the court to accept a no contest plea. We would stipulate to the face of the ticket, and we would make the stipulation that on the date and time of this citation in the city of Detroit, money was offered for a sex act.
All right, thank you. I will accept a no contest plea. I am amending the charge to disorderly conduct, and I am placing it on your specialty court order. It's not a contract, it's an order. And so I'm placing that on your order. And so we should be good. Mr. Reed, he still has a number of things that are outstanding. I will give you an opportunity to work on those particular matters.
Thank you, Judge. We will take a look at those, and we will contact the city of Detroit to get some recommendations from the city. Thank you.
All right, very good. So, sir, you are in better shape than you have ever been. So I know it might not feel like it, but listen, don't drive. If your license is revoked, don't drive. Work this program and give us an opportunity to get you in shape, okay? So that you can get a license. If you drive, you're gonna get caught, you're gonna mess yourself up. Yeah, so. Yes, come on, we can help you get to a much better place. So, Ms. Harris, I need you to get with Mr. Reed. Let's send his SOS over to Mr. Reed and Mr. Fikens so that you all can see the out-county stuff that he has going on, so that by the time he finishes with us, we will have everything done. We won't leave you just finishing 36 and you still have 100 other things out there. We want you to get it all together. So
Yes,
Mr. Reed,
Judge.
Mr. Fikens, does that
Yes,
work?
Judge. Yes, Judge, we'll take a look at that. Judge, I did talk to him about the fact that he is on probation with Royal Oak 44th District Court. And I advised him that we would look toward not duplicating what he's ordered to do out there. So I don't know what his testing is like out there. I do know that he has a ankle device on, but I would like to see that there's not duplication of effort, if possible.
Yes, and so I talked with Ms. Harris about that in sidebar. I know that you have the tether on. She's gonna reach out to just get some clarification and see what they're willing to do. For now, while you have the tether, I need you to test one time weekly, random, okay? Because we test for other substances as well. So you'll have to do that. And then hopefully we can work out something with the tether. I don't know that because I don't have the authority to say that it's going to stay or it's going to go. But Ms. Harris will get back with me and let me know what's going on, okay? All right, how does that sound to you?
Perfect.
All right, are you satisfied that the attorney that you spoke with today answered all of your questions?
Yes, I am. Very, very.
All right, very good. And are you satisfied Ms. Harris answered your question? All right, wonderful. Do you have any questions for me today? Then if nothing else, I thank you for joining us. I look forward to working with you. You're gonna do some great work, sir. It's gonna require some sacrifice, but you can do it, okay? All right, you're gonna come back to see me, not in person. It will be on Zoom. And that is going to be on May 22nd, 2023. And what are your work hours? Okay, do you get a little break?
They know I'm going to.
All right. So give us a time that you can take a break so I don't have you sitting all morning. Oh, can you come?
Oh, that's our lunch break?
No, it's
Like
not.
we get a lunch break.
Yeah, no. Can we do 11 o'clock? Are you good with that?
That's fine.
Okay, we'll put you on for 11 o'clock, okay? And then that way you won't have to wait. I want you to be able to keep your job, but you gotta work the program, okay? We'll work with you, but you gotta work the program, okay? All right, if nothing else, welcome to our specialty court. Glad to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. I have signed my order. Now we are ready to go to Mr. McCray. Yes, I'm Miss Mac.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
1 second, sir. I'm gonna look around, get my steps in. Thank you.
I'll give you this.
Yes. Yes. How are we doing today? I'm okay. I'm trying to check in on. Ready to rock and roll.
You're on.
All right, Mr. McCray, you finally made it to the podium, huh?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. I have case number 2000605 9101. Mr. McCray, state your full name for me.
Todd James McCray.
All right, you kept your word. I'm impressed. I'm gonna write that on your sheet that you kept your word. So, because I do appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, Mr. McCray, are you ready to start the program?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you admit that you have some issues that you're dealing with where we are able to help you through this program?
Yes.
All right, and do you want the help?
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. And so I know that you were sent by Judge Bryant, and so I offered to send you back. You decided to come and do what you're supposed to do, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good, because she does check up on her people. She does. And so I'd like to be able to tell her that you're working it and doing what you're supposed to do. Listen, Miss, you had an opportunity to speak with Miss Cleveland. Did Miss Cleveland answer all of your questions?
Yes, she did.
And then which attorney did you speak with? Mr. Fikens?
Yes, Mr. Whiteman.
All right, did Mr. Fikens answer all of your questions?
Yes, he did.
All right, do you have any questions for me today?
No, I pretty much understand everything.
All right, you had an opportunity to sit and watch. You've been with us pretty much all morning. You were in the courtroom when I came in. What did you learn, or what do you think so far about the program?
I
I mean, it does seem too hard. I just want to like complete it because like all my life I pretty much go without completing a lot of tasks and everything. So I just wanted to make this a task that I can just complete and just see all the way through and finish it so I can get everything over with.
Let's complete something. All right, very good. And in the midst of completing it, I want you to learn some things. I want you to gain some tools that you should be able to use even after you leave 36th District Court, okay?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Ms. Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Mr. McCray?
Thank you, Your Honor. I am presenting Mr. Todd McCray for enrollment in the specialty court program, Your Honor. He was referred by Judge Bryant. He did have a period of time where he was not here. However, he is here today on May 8th, 2023. Your Honor, he is charged with a narcotic violation. He is 23 years old. He is an African-American male. He states that his highest education that he completed was the 12th grade, Your Honor. He does indicate that he is working full-time. Your Honor, he does have children that he presented that he has. It appears 2 children, Your Honor. Custody does not appear to be an issue. He wants to participate in our specialty court program, Your Honor. He does admit to the conditions that have brought him before you today. He does not have any violent felony offenses that he was convicted of. And he has not participated in a specialty court program within the last 10 years. I did describe what the conditions were that he was here for. And Your Honor, I am recommending him. He appears eligible and I am recommending him for entry into our program.
Great, thank you. All right, Mr. Vikings.
We
We can barely hear you. Oh, there we go. It's on our end. It was on our end.
Judge, he certainly was a pleasant individual. He indicated to me how he did want to change things up in his life, that he realizes that. I think if he takes that determination that he expressed to you into the rest of this time with us, he's going to be very successful and come out in really good shape. We talked about the need for treatment, meetings, testing. We talked about the significance of that. We talked about the ability of this court to change the court's order depending on how he's doing, although we talked about that it was an 18-month court order at this present time. He says he wants to do it, Judge. He says he wants to change himself for the better. I believe him. I certainly recommend him for acceptance into the program, and he meets all the criteria under Michigan law for acceptance into that program.
All right, Mr. Vikings, I just got a summary of all the outstanding matters that your client owes here at 36. Ms. Mack, I'm gonna have you send him the summary and let's work to get with him. As long as you work the program, we're going to work with you. You do know this, your record I'm looking at here, just at 36.
Yes, Judge, he acknowledged he's had some problems and his license is suspended at this time.
His license is suspended?
Yes.
All right, so you know no driving, right? We're gonna be working like heck to get you cleared up on this end. You've got to do your part on your end, no driving. All right, I haven't seen one like this in a while, so y'all gotta give me a second to regroup. All right, very good. And so we're gonna work with you. Mr. Vikings, that you're gonna probably gasp when you see this as well. So we are going to work with you. Does he have anything in warrant status?
Yes, there are some. I don't know which ones they are off the top of my head, but yes.
All right.
There's several.
That's in warrant status.
Yes.
All right. I would have to give you an opportunity to look those up, so I won't be able to get them today or right this moment. But Ms. Mack, I mean, I'm gonna let them look at it, and then y'all can tell me how y'all want to proceed on the 22nd when he comes back, okay? Because Mr. Vikings, he has quite a bit of stuff. But you're ready to get your life on track, right?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right, I need you to do your part. These are 2 things I need you to do coming out the gate. Be honest, tell the truth.
Okay.
Do that. If you say you're gonna show up for something, I need you to show up for it.
Okay.
You're gonna show up to test, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. You're gonna test 3 times weekly, random. I can count on you to go. No excuses, right?
No excuses.
Because we're gonna pay for it.
Okay.
So really no excuses, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. The second thing I need you to do is once you get your, on that 800 number, what I need you to be brutally honest, that goes back to honesty about what you're dealing with. And once they get you aligned with your services, I need you to show up for your services. Can I get you to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, as long as, those are the 2 top things I need you to do. And so, no, I'm sorry, it's one more. You got a test. You've got a test. I need you to call every single day to see if your color has dropped. Don't try to count tests. Don't try to say, well, I tested Tuesday, so I didn't call Wednesday. Pick up the phone, call. Do not rely on them to text message you or anything like that, because that is not a method that I recognize as being a viable method. The method I recognize is pick up the phone and call every day, because that way there's a computer generated capture of the telephone number that you called from and all of those good things, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. You have 15 matters in warrant status. Ms. Mack, I would hate to send him out of here with all of those warrants on his record. So, Ms. Mack, you're gonna have to call all 15 of those matters into my record. I'm going to set aside the warrants, and then let's put them on for his next court date. It's going to be on the 22nd of May. It will be by way of Zoom, May 22nd at 8:45 a.m. Actually, I'm gonna need to move him to like 10 o'clock, Mr. Fikens, so that, because he's got some other stuff we need to take care of. So the matters that you're gonna take out of warrant status, put them, if they are misdemeanors, put them on for pre-trial. If they are civil, no, it would just be misdemeanors, never mind. Okay, put them on for pre-trial. That'll send a signal to me that I need to do something with them. So are you ready to call all 15? Let's do it, Ms. Mack. Let's do it.
Okay, Judge, case number SP 100-83682, unregistered, untitled. Case number SP 105-14971, license improper.
971?
Yes.
Okay.
SP 105-22891, driver's license suspended. SP 105-22892, unregistered, untitled. SP 109-29901, license improper. SP 109-29902, unregistered, untitled. SP 109-29903, no insurance. SP 109-75111, unregistered, untitled. SP 109-75112, no insurance. SP 109-75113, improper plates. SP 786-9091, improper plates. SP 922-2621, license improper. SP 922-2622, no insurance. 173628381, unregistered, untitled. And 173628382, no insurance. And that concludes.
All right, Mr. Fikens, for all of these warrants, I am going to set aside the warrant. I'm going to schedule these matters for pre-trial. And that pre-trial date will be May 22nd, 2023. Again, I'm going to put him on for 10 o'clock a.m. That'll give you all some time to talk to him, work with him, and get offers, or if there are going to be any offers. So we are already working for you. You understand that? All right. So I need you now to work for yourself. I I need you to get on that 800 number and be brutally honest. I need you to show up. I need you to tell the truth.
Okay,
Can I get you to do all that?
yes, ma'am.
All right, then you're in good shape with me. Is there anything else that I need to know? Anything else you want me to know about you? What are the ages of your children?
3 and 7.
3 and 7. You got a 7-year-old.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, very good. Boys or girls or both?
2 girls.
2 girls. All right, so you know that they are looking at you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you know that they're not gonna get younger, they're gonna get older, right? And you understand that as they get older, their needs are going to change, right?
Yes.
And you understand that they're going to be watching you as their needs change and how you respond to things, and whether you're getting up, going to work every day, whether you're doing something productive in life, and they will probably make decisions based on what they see you do.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
So we want to be doing some good stuff, right?
Yes.
All right, very good. And so you're certainly off to a great start with agreeing to come into this program and to work on the issues that you know that you're facing and the challenges that you have. Ms. Cleveland, this matter is assigned to you, is that correct?
Your Honor, he is supposed to be with Mr. Griffin, but if Mr. Griffin wants to have me keep it out.
All right, very good. All right, I want you to work hard.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm gonna see you on Zoom on the 22nd of May. I've signed what has now become my order. If there's nothing else, Ms. Cleveland, get him together before he leaves. You might as well get it all done today, okay? All right, good to meet you. I look forward to working with you.
Same to you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're very welcome. I think that concludes the morning docket. Unless I am missing something. I don't think that I am. All right.